Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel Joyful Jessie. In today's video I am going to be sharing with you all how to make this delicious arroz con jamón, yellow rice with ham. So make sure to stick around and watch. These are the ingredients that we are going to be using to make our delicious arroz con jamón, or yellow rice with ham. We're going to begin with one small chopped onion or half of a large onion, about 1/3 of a red pepper, a large bell pepper, about 1/4 cup of chopped cilantro, 1.5 cups of ham. I'll test out the adobo when I get to it and I'll give you guys the precise measurement as I'm cooking. 1 packet of salon, 1 packet of the jamón. I always use that when I'm making any type of yellow rice. 1/2 teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of the ground turmeric, 1 teaspoon of oregano, 3 tablespoons of oil. I'm using the vegetable oil. You can use canola or any oil. 3 cups of rice and a deep enough pot to cook your rice in. Now let's go ahead and get started. I'm first going to begin by turning my heat up to about a medium high, and I'm going to be sauteing all of the ingredients. I'm going to begin by adding 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil because I am cooking 3 cups of rice. A good rule of thumb that I like to go by is use 1 tablespoon of oil per 1 cup of rice that you are going to be making. The first thing I'm going to add in is going to be our 1.5 cup of ham, of jamón. When thinking about how much rice to use, I like to use half the amount of however much rice I'm going to be making. So in this particular case, since I'm making 3 cups of rice, I'm using 1.5 cups of ham, but you can adjust that to whatever your liking is. If you want to make more, feel free to add as much as you would like. And the same thing with the seasonings. If you wanted to adjust the seasonings to your liking, do that as well. Next, I'm going to be adding the rest of the vegetables, and I'm going to let it saute. I'm going to let it sofreír there for a little bit. Adding my cilantro. Mix it all around, make sure the oil gets through everything. I'm out of sofrito, so this is what I'm doing. Another thing I forgot to mention at the beginning was the 3 garlic cloves. I always like to add garlic cloves. It gives it really good flavor. So I'm going to add all 3. Again, it's like one garlic clove per cup of rice, I guess, if we're going by that rule of thumb. Just to let all those flavors release. All right, so this has been sauteing for about 5 to 7 minutes. Now I'm gonna take my rice. I'm actually using long grain rice today. I have already washed it, and I'm just going to add it in there. I'm gonna give everything one nice mixing. So I'm going to add my water. I'm adding about 3 3/4 cups of water. Whenever I make short grain rice, I do a 1-to-1 ratio with the water and the rice. Whenever I'm cooking long grain rice, I do a ratio of 1 cup of rice to 1 1/4 cup of water. Now I'm gonna add all the yummy seasonings. This is something that you could do beforehand, like when things are sauteing, but I'm just adding them like this today. Turmeric. Oops, oregano. And adobo. Once you mix everything very well together, because the ham itself is salty, go ahead and give this a taste. For me and my taste, that's perfect. I only did 2 tablespoons of adobo. If you want yours a little bit saltier, adjust to your taste, okay? But for my family and I, that's enough. Now I'm going to let the rice sit here and bubble up, and it's just going to boil up and it's going to start drying. Friends, once our rice is looking like this, it's not all the way dry, but the water has evaporated quite a lot. been, I'd say maybe 7 minutes. We're gonna give everything one final mixing. Make sure that if there's anything in the bottom, makes its way on the top. You want all those flavors distributed throughout. Once that is done, make it into a little mountain over here. I'm going to cover it up. I'm going to lower the heat all the way down to low. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna do anything to it. I'm gonna leave it like that for about, I'd say 20 minutes. And then we're gonna come back and check it out. All right, my friends, it has been about 20 minutes and our rice has been cooking. Look how beautiful that looks. Look at the gorgeous color. I love the color that the turmeric gives to the rice. So yummy. Can't wait to give it a try. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix it all. Fluff it all up. And that's all your rice needs to cook. Some people cook it for a really long time. I only really generally do 20 minutes, whether it's long grain or short grain. And I cook it in the front, right here in the front burner. And it cooks very nicely. Now, do I have pegao? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. That nice yellow stuff is pegao in the bottom. Now it's time to serve it up and give it a try. Right, my friends, we are gonna give this yummy rice a try. Now, this is just a rice like this, but you can go ahead and add some beans on the side or some pollo guisado or chuleta guisada on the side to make this super amazing. So let's give it a try. Now it's your turn to give it a try. Thank you so much for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.